So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. First of many pieces on the finals. Obviously, the webcam quality isn't too great. I've heard about that, but deal with it. You hit it for the inside, not to see my good looks. I understand I'm a debonair lady charmer, but plenty of other videos to look at me. But obviously, great matchup: New Jersey and LA. Hollywood versus Swampland. Hockeywood versus Hoffawood, so to speak. My educated people get that one, Jimmy Hoffa. But you're looking at it. Everyone's picking LA, and I think that there's a good reason for that. Los Angeles Kings caught fire in a bottle at the right time, caught lightning in a bottle. They got hot and never looked back. And you look at LA. They've had three coaches this year. Obviously, started the year with Terry Murray, we're game over 500, and fired him. Brought in on an interim basis John Stevens, and for 4 games, and then Daryl Sutter took over, and they never looked back. 25, 13, and 11. Being an outstanding team the rest of the way. It's funny, they didn't lose a game in overtime. They lost 14 shootout games. Did not lose a game in overtime this year, LA. It's pretty cool. I think I might be reading that wrong, but you're looking at the numbers. Scoring really wasn't there. Anze Kopitar led them with 76 points. Great player. Kopitar is his line with Dustin Brown and Justin Williams have been great all year. Justin Williams at 30 years old has already won a Stanley Cup with Carolina back in 2006. I think he scored an empty netter in Game 7. And obviously the big offseason addition of Mike Richards didn't show too much with only 44 points in 74 regular season games, but he's money in the playoffs with 11 points in 14 games. LA is 12-2, and they're absolutely on fire. Having said that, New Jersey's a team to be reckoned with. You look at Marty Brodeur, 40 years old, what he's doing. It's kind of a trend here. The old goalies winning Stanley Cups. You look at Timmy Thomas last year. Even going back a little bit further, Chris Osgood with the Detroit Red Wings. They can do it. New Jersey does remind me a little bit of the Bruins last year, and that power play is atrocious, god awful, horrific. Couldn't hit water just stand on a boat, but they've been able to go past that. It's been kind of a prolonged drought in the power play, but with the snipers they have, obviously they've come through clutch. It's not nowhere near as bad as the Bruins was last year, and they won the Stanley Cup with it. I'd say it's their Achilles heel. They had a historic season in terms of setting percentage points and penalty killing, and that was exposed in the first round against Florida. Florida's a team that gave them the most trouble. You look at it so far. Philly, who was a much better team, I thought, got handled mightily by them, and then the Rangers, I thought were a better team, got beaten pretty well, and I think you look at the great, like I said, snipers. They have a Kovalchuk, Parise, Zajac, the great rookie Adam Henrique, who's really becoming kind of a Chris Drury of sorts, scoring the clutch goals in the postseason, being in the right place at the right time to bury those. And that's something you're born with. And I think the guy like Henrique, good bounce is going to come your way. I hope to see Adam Lawson more in the finals. The 19-year-old Swedish defenseman. They didn't play him too much in the playoffs, but hopefully he comes in and gets to see what he can do. He's a tremendously skilled young man. I think we should see more of him. So Peter Bohr, if you're watching, play Lawson more. And the fourth line's been great. Gianta, Bernier, and Ryan Carter. 2 of them got cut by the Florida Panthers this offseason, and then they beat Florida to start this playoff run in 7 games down in Sunrise. So you look at this Devils team. They've gone through more adversity than LA has. LA handled Vancouver, handled St. Louis, handled Phoenix. 3 very good teams, but they never found themselves in a situation where they could have been eliminated. Not even close. Now, having said that, how are you going to beat John Quick? You're not. You got to hope to be in a low-scoring duel and let Marty do his thing. But I think it's kind of the old guard being replaced by the new guard. I think it's Quick series. I think LA in 6, Dustin Brown or John Quick for the Conn Smythe. But it's one of those things. Brownie's been great, but Quick's been the reason they're here. So I'll put Quick down for the Conn Smythe. Kings in 6. Sorry, New Jersey, but it's LA's year. The way they've handled the competition to this point, you're not beating them. I'm sorry, they're that good. They're that stacked, and they're as hot of a team going into the finals as I've ever seen. And coming off a spirited win in Phoenix in Game 5 of the conference finals, that'll be more flame to the fire, so to speak. And It's going to be great. It's going to be a great series, and I hope to see some of the best hockey we've seen all playoffs. We've seen some great hockey. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Previewing the finals, more or less preview number one of the finals. Try to do some more in the next couple of days. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond, throughout the finals and beyond. Later, guys.